Hello children, this is Muzna madam and welcome back to the video classes once again, and today I am going to teach moral science. So take out your book children, take out page number 17 and lesson 6, the story of Wilma Rudolph. Children, see your book and follow, okay? With determination and perseverance, all obstacles can be overcome. The story we are going to read is about a physically challenged girl who overcame all odds to become a champion. And that girl is Wilma Rudolph. Wilma Rudolph, an Afro-American track and field athlete, made history in the 1960 Summer Olympic Games in Rome, Italy, when she became the first American woman to win 3 gold medals in the track and field competition. Wilma Rudolph was born in Tennessee, USA. She belonged to a poor family. When she was 4 years old, she had double pneumonia and scarlet fever. Both these deadly diseases left her paralyzed with polio. She had to wear a brace. When Wilma was a small girl, she had to go through an uphill battle to fulfill her dreams. She was born in a poor family. At the age of 4, Wilma had double pneumonia and scarlet fever, which severely weakened her, and these two deadly diseases left her paralyzed with polio. You know what is polio? A polio is a disease that attacks the central nervous system. She survived the illness, but she lost the use of her left leg, for which she had to wear a brace. A brace is a metal frame that is fixed to a child's feet to make it straight. But her mother never despaired. She encouraged her by all means. She told Wilma that with faith and determination, she could do anything she wanted. Wilma's one dream was to become the fastest runner on earth. At the age of 9, against the advice of doctors, she removed the brace and took the first step. At the age of 13, she took part in her first race and came last. Then she took part in many races and always came last. Wilma did not give up. Finally, a day came when she stood first. So, Wilma's confidence may have flagged at times in her childhood when it seemed she might spend a lifetime in leg braces. But through the efforts of her devoted family, her loving siblings, her brothers and sisters, her determined mother, and her own steely determination to strengthen herself, she rose from disability to Olympic glory. After 5 years of treatment at the age of 9, Wilma stunned her doctors when she removed her leg braces against their advice and walked by herself. At the age of 13, she took part in her first race. She started taking part in races, but she came last. But she never gave up till she stood first in one of the races she participated. Now see the book. At the age of 15, she went to Tennessee State University, where she met a coach by the name of Ed Temple. She told him, "I want to be the fastest woman on earth." Temple said, "With your kind of determination, nobody can stop you. I will help you in whatever way I can." The day came when she was one of the contestants at the Olympics, and Wilma's main rival was Yusha Hanna. Children, you see this name. Here the spelling is different, but the pronunciation is different because this is a German name. Okay. So Yusha Hanna had never been beaten in a race. The first event was 100-meter race. Wilma beat Yusha Hanna and won the gold medal. The second event was the 200-meter race. Wilma beat Yusha Hanna the second time and won her second gold medal. The third event was the 400-meter relay, and this time also she was running against Yusha. In the relay event, The fastest runner runs the last lap. The relay race started. The first three people ran and changed the baton easily. When Vilma's turn came, she dropped the baton, but Vilma saw Yusha running towards the finish line. She shot like a lightning bolt and beat Yusha to win the third gold medal. Thus, we see how Vilma never let her paralysis paralyze her will and became the fastest runner on earth. Now, see the thought of the day. If you think you can, you can. Now, listen to me. So, at the age of 15, Vilma went to Tennessee State University. There, she attracted the attention of Ed Temple, the women's track coach. When Ed Temple saw the strong determination and her dream to be the fastest woman on earth, he told her that she had the potential to become a great runner, and she started her training with him. It means after that we have already read how she won three gold medals consecutively, one after another, in all the races. Okay, it means despite her illness and all shortcomings, she never gave up. She, with steely determination, broke all the barriers to achieve her dream. So, the lesson teaches us that if the goal is ambitious, then a lot of effort is required. To achieve lofty goals, we need to have a combination of willpower and determination. Willpower is the motivation to apply free will in our lives. Determination is our ability to try our best to keep on doing something even if it is very challenging to do so. So, if you think you can, then you can do it. But if you think you cannot, then nobody or nothing can help you to do. Okay, children, I think you have understood the story and the moral, what the story is teaching. Everything is clear to you. So, wait for my next video for the exercises. Okay, till then, take care. Bye, children.